Hello and welcome to Your Government in Action, a presentation of Bahamas Information Services. I'm Carissa Williamson. The Ministry of Energy, Utilities, and Aviation held a commissioning ceremony for the completion of rooftop solar installations as the University of the Bahamas continues to make steps towards greater energy sustainability under the Reconstruction with Resilience in the Energy Sector in the Bahamas program. The commissioning ceremony took place on July 3rd, 2026 at the University of the Bahamas.
My friends, good afternoon. You know, they say that in the Bahamas, our greatest natural resources are our people and our beauty. But today, as we stand underneath a sun that has warmed these islands for years, we acknowledge that the same sun is the very engine of our future. And so it is good to be here with you as we mark the commissioning of completed rooftop solar installations under the Reconstruction with Resilience in the Energy Sector in the Bahamas, RRESB. Today, we turn a new page on how we power our lives, how we protect our environment, and how we define Bahamian leadership in the 21st century. Energy is foundational to national development. It determines how effectively we educate our children, how reliably we deliver health care, and how competitive our businesses can be. So today is about solar panels, yes, but it is also about how we power this country and what that means for the future we are building together. This is why programs like RRESB matter. They reflect my administration's commitment to strengthening the systems that underscore daily life in our country, while building a country that is more sustainable and more energy secure. Because we understand energy security to be a matter of necessity. We live on the front lines of a changing climate. We have felt the fury of the winds and the rising of the tides. We know better than most that the old ways of generating power, reliant on volatile oil and fragile centralized grids, are no longer enough to guarantee our future or our safety. This is why this administration will continue to strengthen our critical infrastructure and improve the resilience of our energy sector. As Prime Minister, I see these investments as investments in our future. They will serve our country for many years to come, while reflecting a broader shift in how we think about development. Sustainability is no longer separate from growth. It is essential to it. If we are serious about the long-term prosperity of our country, then we must be serious about how we manage our natural resources and generate energy.
Prime Minister just leaned over and said, man, it's hot. I want to say, yes, it is hot, Prime Minister. It's very sunny. And so what that means is UB, C.H. Reeves, C.I. Gibson, Elizabeth Estates, Carmichael, all of their solar panels are producing energy today. And that's exciting because this is one of the reasons why these projects are so important. Our country is blessed to have a lot of sun, and the sun provides that fuel to our solar panels, and that transmits into energy that comes at a very, very reduced cost. And so I'm happy that UB are the beneficiaries. I'm very happy about the projects being commissioned today. As Minister of Energy, Utilities, and Aviation, I'm delighted to stand here today. This solar rooftop is a monument to our resilience, a classroom for our students, and a declaration to the world that the Bahamas is not just a victim of climate change, but a leader in the global solution. For decades, our beautiful island has been energy captive, being dependent on expensive imported fuels. In short, this position has not guaranteed our security and safety. Today's commissioning, a few days before our 53rd anniversary of national independence, represents a pivotal step in our energy transformation and a continuation of our drive towards energy independence. We are moving away from the vulnerability of the past and towards the sovereignty of the future. Energy transformation means lower costs for businesses and residents, allowing them to expand and hire. It means more stable electricity for our homes, and it means resilience. As a low-lying island nation, we know the face of the climate crisis all too well. We have felt the wind and seen the rising tide. Therefore, it is morally imperative that we lead by example. We cannot ask the world to reduce its carbon footprint if we are not willing to step forward and reduce our own. As we gather here, it is important to bear in mind that progress of this magnitude is rarely a solitary journey. It requires a shared vision and a hand extended in partnership. On behalf of the Bahamian people, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to the European Union and to Inter-American Development Bank. To our friends from the EU, Mr. Anacito Rodriguez Ruiz, Head of Cooperation Delegation of the European Union, to Jamaica, Belize, the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Cayman, and to Mr. Andre Fash, Program Manager. Your unwavering commitment to the green transition, you have shown that the distance between the Caribbean and Europe is bridged by shared values. You recognize that for a small island development state, energy security is not a luxury, it is a matter of survival. To the IDB, especially Ms. Shirley Gale and your team, you have been more than a financial institution. You've been a steady partner in the trenches of development. You've survived my very tough meetings. Your technical expertise and your belief in our national energy policy have helped turn a complex ambition into a functional reality.
More than 400 Bahamian contractors gathered at the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium for the Ministry of Urban Renewal and Community Relations 2026 Contractors Small Home Repairs Workshop held on July 3rd, 2026. The workshop focused on workmanship, accountability, and stronger partnership to support the government's small home repairs program.
Growing up in Cat Island, where we didn't have much, I learned the value of a home. For many, a home was never just a building. It represented the hopes and sacrifices of a family, built a little at a time, as people could afford it. A father might spend one weekend putting on the roof. An uncle would come to help with the foundation. A neighbor would lend a hand after church. And if a storm damaged a house, people showed up without even asking. Although the homes were modestly built, they were filled with pride. Today, those houses remind me that a home is where families are raised and a new generation of Bahamians learn the value of hard work. That never changes. Every family wants a safe place to live and a well-maintained home, whether it's an 8 Mile Rock, Grand Bahama, or Old White Cat Island. That is why today is so important, because it represents the partnership between the government, contractors, and the Bahamian people. This administration believes that Bahamians should have every opportunity to participate in the development of the Bahamas. We believe in investing in local talent and supporting small businesses, because when Bahamian contractors succeed, the communities benefit. By investing in you, we are supporting family businesses, and creating opportunities that strengthen entire communities. As a government, we also recognize something else. Partnership cannot exist without trust. You must have confidence that these opportunities are administered fairly and transparently. You deserve to know that your government is committed to processes that are open and honest. That commitment is part of the larger promise we have made to the Bahamian people. In our blueprint for progress, we promised national development grounded in good governance, a government that would be transparent and accountable, committed to strengthening oversight and ensuring that opportunity is always available to those who are qualified and ready to do the work. At the same time, partnerships brings responsibility. The Bahamian people should be able to have confidence in you. When you are entrusted with public work, they should know that the job will be done properly, completed on time, and carried out with professionalism and pride. So what do we have then? What do we have? The government must uphold its responsibilities, and contractors must uphold theirs. When government is committed to fairness and contractors are committed to quality work, everybody wins. Everybody benefits. Communities become stronger and families are lifted. Where a grandmother can live with dignity and where a mother can raise her children in safety and security.
This ministry was created because our government believes that every Bahamian matters. Whether you live in New Providence, Grand Bahama who's watching, Abaco and Andros who's watching, Eleuthera, Exuma, Long Island, Cat Island, Acklands, Crooked Island, Mayaguana, Inagua, Bimini, Berry Islands, Rugged Island, San Salvador, Rumkey, every one of you matter.
Thank you, Minister.
And every Bahamian deserves the opportunity to live in a place that's safe and in a strong community and to live with dignity and to be given the same equal opportunity. That is our mission. Our mandate goes beyond repairing homes. We are restoring lives. We are bringing hope to the hopeless. We are helping to eliminate outside toilets by providing safe indoor bathroom facilities for families who had to live with them for all their lives. We are helping families gain access to running water where it never existed. We are building wheelchair ramps that allow our seniors and persons living with disabilities to move safely and independently. We are improving lives. That's why we have you here today. We are strengthening the inner city. We are creating opportunities for all Bahamian contractors. Most importantly, we are about the business of improving lives everywhere. The Small Home Repairs Program is one of the ways we bring this vision to life. And to every contractor gathered here today, I want to say thank you for answering to the call.
And now it's time to take a look up north with our northern service.
13 individuals made up Cohort 20 of the National Training Agency who graduated on July 2nd, 2026. This cohort area of expertise focused on culinary foundations and customer service. The NTA's 14-week program is a mandatory workforce preparatory program of practical skills training. During the graduation ceremony, which took place at the Pelican Bay Resort, Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, told the 13 graduates that they are officially a part of the key components to the engine of Grand Bahama's progress.
Grand Bahama is the home of maritime and logistics,
the home of events and entertainment, and the home of innovation. We are engineering a future where global container ships dock at world-class ports, where our distinct culture drives a premier entertainment ecosystem, and where tech-driven ideas solve real-world problems. I also talk for you about the Young Innovators Club that we are developing and the opportunities that will come from that. I am the cabinet chair of an initiative called Innovate 242 to ensure that Grand Bahama becomes the center for sustainability, but that the Bahamas becomes the center for innovation for the entire Caribbean. And so on Grand Bahama Island, we are going to be piloting some very innovative solutions for some of the challenges that we face, and I see you being a part of that.
Yes.
That's right. But a vision remains a mere blueprint without builders. And guess what? You are those builders. Our industrial sectors need your technical precision to compete internationally. Our hospitality sectors need your creative energy to captivate the world. Our innovation hubs need your fresh, uncompromised perspectives to disrupt the status quo. We cannot build a grand island without a grand workforce. And this morning, you are officially the key components in the engine of our national progress. As you step out of this hall, do not tiptoe into the workforce or wait for permission to lead. I want each of you, each and every one of you, to walk into every room with absolute certainty in your preparation. The global market does not want or reward timidness. It rewards flawless execution and unapologetic excellence. When you enter those businesses, boardrooms, and industrial spaces, command your room through the sheer weight of your competence. Let your work ethic speak so loudly that your presence becomes entirely indispensable to the survival and growth of that enterprise. You must carry the economic momentum of this entire island with your determination. And if I know Deborah Bratt, I'm sure she's spoken so much about customer service, the way you carry yourselves, what you project, and I'm sure that would have been drilled through. So I look forward to seeing you be able to walk into rooms with confidence in being able to continue to shape the trajectory of not just yourselves, but our island. Because again, we are on the move, things are happening, and I want to see you being a part of all of it. So we as a government, we can pass policies and attract investments, but you must assist us in executing the vision. When Grand Bahama rises, it will be because you chose to rise first. So I say to each and every one of you, and to your parents who are here proudly supporting you, that today is only the beginning. It's the beginning of great things. And like some of the previous speakers would have said, you know, it won't always go as planned. There will be ups and downs. I've had my challenges over the many, many years of those ups and downs, but the opportunities are there and continue to soar. And when when you fall down, get back up, because the sky is the limit. And so I say congratulations, cohort 20. Go out there, claim the future you have earned, and make us all proud. Thank you.
Also congratulating the graduates was Minister of Labor, the Public Service and National Insurance, the Honorable Pia Glover, who sent a message of encouragement to the graduates via Zoom, reminding them that they are a part of a growing workforce who has prepared themselves for the projects that are coming online in Grand Bahama.
And congratulations to our 13 graduates on the successful completion of your training. I regret that I couldn't be there to congratulate you in person, but know that I am there with you in spirit. You are now graduates of the National Training Agency, our nation's premier training institute. The skills you've gained at the NTA will prove invaluable for the next phase of your careers as the government prepares to expand opportunity throughout the Bahamas. Grand Bahama is going through a real resurgence. Visitor arrivals are up more than 91%, with over 1 million visitors in a single year, which makes this island the fastest growing tourism destination in the country. Celebration Key is already up and running, but this is only the beginning. The Afro-Caribbean Marketplace, the MSC Cruise Port, the Xanadu Project, the Grand Lucayan expansion, as well as our new hospital, a modern airport, and an expanding shipyard are all on the way. These investments mean thousands of jobs and new business opportunities that we want Grand Bahamians to take advantage of. As the economy grows, we will need skilled, certified, dependable Bahamian workers to fill the roles that are opening up, and your NTA training has prepared you to fill those roles here in Grand Bahama or anywhere opportunities present themselves. Congratulations once again. May God bless you. May He bless Grand Bahama, and may He bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
More of Your Government in Action when we return. Welcome back. 5 young Bahamian women were awarded fully funded scholarships to represent the Bahamas at Cyber Wizards 2026, an international cybersecurity summer camp held in Estonia. The announcement came during the Cyber Wizards 2026 delegation and award ceremony held at Access Coast Suites on July 3rd, 2026.
I'd like to congratulate everyone involved with this project. I'd like to congratulate the National CERT. I would like to congratulate the parents and families who are responsible for these brilliant young ladies who will now step out to represent their country. Tonight, we celebrate 5 young Bahamian women who have been selected to represent our nation at Cyber Visit 2026, an international cybersecurity summer camp in Estonia. Young ladies, take a moment and appreciate what you have accomplished. You were chosen from among your peers to carry our flag into the international stage in one of the most important and fast-growing fields in the world. This is no small thing, and your country is proud of you. The security of our digital future will depend on you, our talented, well-trained Bahamians who can defend it. Senator Johnson would have already remarked the seriousness with which I take this subject matter when I occupied the role of Minister of National Security. It is as important, and some would say more important, than buying guns for policemen, vessels for the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. It is that urgent and important. The security of our digital future will depend on you. How you discharge that is something that starts today with this camp. I want to say a special word to you, our awardees. The field you are stepping into needs you. Young women remain underrepresented in cybersecurity around the world, and every one of you who enters the field opens the door a little wider for the girls who will come after you. While in Estonia, ask questions, be curious, make friends from around the world, and bring everything you learn back home. And I would stress that, bring everything you learn back home. The Bahamas will be waiting to see what you do next. To the parents and family here tonight, congratulations to you as well. Achievements like this begin at home, with your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your belief in these young women. I also want to again commend the CERT BF and its director, Sumitra McKinney, for their leadership, and to thank our international partners, EU CyberNet and LAC4, whose investment in Bahamian youth made this opportunity possible. Thank you once again.
More than 600 of the nation's top swimmers competed in the 54th Bahamas National Swimming Championships held at the Betty Kelly Kenning Swim Complex from June 25th to the 28th, 2026. An opening ceremony to officially kick off the event took place on June 26, 2026.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the opening of the 2026 Bahamas Aquatics National Swimming Competition. This event represents far more than a series of races. It is a celebration of discipline, determination, excellence, and national pride. Today, we gather to recognize the hard work and sacrifice that each swimmer has invested in reaching this stage. Behind every race is an early morning training session, countless hours in the pool, unwavering support from families, and the dedication of coaches who continue to guide and inspire our young people. Your hard work and dedication has placed the Bahamas among the elite aquatics nations in our region and serve as an inspiration to every young swimmer competing here today. You continue to demonstrate that with discipline, commitment, and belief in oneself, Bahamian athletes can continue to achieve greatness on the regional and international stage. To our competitors, I encourage you to give your very best effort. Compete with integrity. Respect your fellow athletes, and remember that success is measured not only by medals and records, but also by character, perseverance, and sportsmanship. As a government, we remain committed to supporting youth development and providing opportunities for our athletes to pursue excellence in sports. We recognize that the investment in sports are investment in our future leaders, ambassadors, and champions. I wish every swimmer a successful and rewarding competition. May this championship showcase the very best of our Bahamian talent and continue to strengthen the proud legacy of swimming excellence in our country.
I'm Carissa Williamson, and this has been Your Government in Action, a proud presentation of Bahamas Information Services. Join us on Wednesday evenings where we bring you highlights, coverage, and information as we continue to do what we do best, linking people and government.